Hi everyone, so I wanted to go to wood carving. And we got stuff like this here. There's a bunch of them. And I looked at some videos and they start off with a block or a log. Carving block or log. See, so yeah, right here. Brasswood carving blocks. This one is going for $24. Brasswood carving blocks. This one's going for $19. And here on YouTube, we can go to view all, just temporarily. Well, this is right now. I search is doing a search on Google, and there's a bunch of videos, and and apparently they're all from YouTube right here, the first page. Um, Now, without really going
Hey, if you
into
give me just 30 seconds, I'm going to show you how thousands of people.
without going into detail here or into the video, I wanted to, because you guys could go watch it yourselves. See, but here there's a block of wood, and then this is how to build an axe block for spoon carving, whatever. Anyways, what was really trying to get at is these people they start off with a carving block like this, right? But, and we could go to shopping. See, and there's a bunch of stuff here, and it's just wood for people to carve with. But I wanted to do something similar, uh, but with um, plaster. So let me see here, and I actually wanted to create a block, and I don't know if there's anything like this out there, but carving in plaster. Yeah, there's some here. Part one video. There it is. See how simple that is? A bean. He wants to do a bean. And I was doing the garage, sheetrock, like plastering with the mud stuff. And that's what it's called, mud. So I wanted to create um, like I wanted to create something out of the plaster, but I wanted to create like blocks like this with the plaster so that it can be specifically used for carving. So the art of easy sculpture in sculpture block. And that's like a picture of it and then some ideas of what people are able to do with this. There. See that? So by providing some patterns, carving patterns. Oh, I spelled it wrong, of course. We go to images and there's some stuff. Right here. This is a perfect idea. Or not idea, but illustration of a rabbit or whatever. Carve a bunny. See? So technically, this can be done with the plaster, assuming that you don't have a mold to pour it into. Um, but this would be like um, something that someone can pay someone to do. So in my idea of doing this would be or is to do the diamond. Um, diamond. I'm gonna say toy large. So I want it to be big, right? Right here, diamonds. Or like this. This is a better one. Because I want to make some of these so people can put them on their lawns and stuff like that. So I've been thinking how I can make this myself since I'm not really sure how to go about it. I'm not certain how to go about it. But this would be a great idea. Or the block. The block will be the perfect um, like starting point or whatever for this. So I don't really know how to go about it. That's why. I mean, I could pay someone to make the diamond for me, and then I reached out to the rubber mold man on Facebook, but he said he doesn't sell um, huh. These guys are changing up the look and feel whatever of Facebook. Um, looks like more like a search engine. Oh, and you guys can see here I've been looking for some singles. Um, and it's the rubber Mold Man. Right here. And I'm actually following him. And he does a lot of this stuff. See all photos. See that? So that's where I got the lion. This is where I got. I got a water feeder, water bird bath. Yeah, bird bath. I got a turtle. I got some other stuff from him. But this guy makes the rubber molds. These things back here. So you can easily duplicate whatever these these things, but they can technically be done uh, with plaster or something, or a wood block. Then that's when someone like this will come in and apply the latex, and then once the latex is hardened and thick enough, then the fiberglass can be added with the legs or whatever, so it could be mass produced with either plaster or concrete, like these things are here. They're duplicated out of concrete. So I was thinking about making some diamonds like this. Some gems. And they look so cool because they remind me of like colorful cars. They just remind me of colorful cars. You know when you're looking at a car and it looks so freaking awesome and beautiful, like a nice paint job. That's what these things remind me of. And I think they look so freaking cool. See, like this one. Uh, no. Yeah, like this. See the black, the red, all these colors. And they're shiny just like this. That's how I can see these diamonds. But I need someone to build it for me. And anyway, so what I was trying to do, or just say for this video, is for someone to make their own blocks out of plaster by buying the plaster like what this guy did. And I don't know if he made this block himself. He probably did. It looks like he did it out of a milk cartridge or something, and then he's just using that to carve something out of. So it would be that simple. But I just need someone to build this for me. I need a carpentry guy, someone that knows how to work with wood, or someone like the rubber mold man. But I don't really have the money to pay him, or else it would have been done a long time ago. And I would have been able to mass produce these things so I could put on the market. But I guess they can always be made out of plastic, like some of these are, and then like this one, and then the concrete can be added into it, and then it can be placed outside, or it can be filled with dirt or something, so it could have some weight to it. But I don't really know. Um, some of these I was looking at, like this one here. Seeing all it is like shapes, you know, like the diamond. This one's a real diamond here. There's a bunch of different um, scientific, you know, like shapes: diamond, sphere, ruby, emerald. I have this emerald one. I actually made a few of them. Oh, this is the opal. Opal. This is the one I meant in Mars. Opal. There's probably a lot more, and they're easy to find with today's technology. Um, See, but I was thinking about doing something like this, whether for stepping stones. It's kind of like what is that called? Origami or something? Origami or origami, origami, origami. Yeah, the origami look and feel with with the paper. See, like all this type of stuff. That's what the diamonds and these shapes remind me of. So they could be used for stepping stones that can be made with concrete, so that they can look like or appear like they're coming out of the ground. See, like this? It kind of, I want to make it look like they're coming out of the ground. Like these humongous, big gems or emeralds, whatever, are coming out of the ground. Like, I even thought about doing something like this here out of the concrete, or even out of dirt. I mean, out of dirt, out of well, I did think about dirt, but I was thinking about making these out of wood. Even I even made one out of a rock, and I cut it out. It's in the restroom right now. Um, but I was even thinking about like a dirt block. It's kind of like a clay block, um, made of mud. See, like a mud brick, like a mud brick that you could find from your backyard or something. That's only assuming that you can't get the plaster or like a piece of wood, you know. So that would be assuming that you can't do that. That way, you want to have like an excuse. But this is another form of sculpturing, you know. It really is, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Like houses are built with this adobe, whatever mud stuff. So it's not, um, made up or whatever. But see, like even this right here, this one. See how like these things are like. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. See how all these little shapes are there, right here. So that's what I kind of want to see when it comes to the gems, like that. You see all those cuts and angles and stuff like that. It almost looks like they're really coming out from the ground. So I think it would be badass. There's one here. It looks pretty simple, straightforward. Look at these. See, like this here, like a real chest with, um, the diamonds or whatever, gems. Oh, look at this one. Clash of Clans gems. That's badass. See that? And I played Clash of Clans. I just stopped playing it for a while. Because I was getting too... I got too into it. And even Clash of Clans, there's a bunch of... Clash of Clans has a bunch of... watch. Clash of Clans statues. They have a bunch of statues that you can even buy in the game. See this? Oh, I never seen this dragon one. But this one right here, the wall one with the, it looks like a tombstone with a skull. They even have a sword one with inside of a rock. So that's what I love about Clash of Clans. Is all these statues. Look at this one. Queen, the Archer Queen, gold statue. It could just be made out of concrete and it could be painted gold. And she's stepping on his skull. This one's badass. Look at that. Sexiness. This is a big fat king. He probably started off skinny, then he got fat and fatter like this guy. All skinny, athletic. See, look at this. This would be my idea of selling statues. Bam. Money coming in. Money. Look at this. Fences. Fences. Just pour the concrete inside the fucking plastic and you have a fence or some shit. Fancy. And a fucking fancy fucking fence. Anyways. So there's a lot of stuff to look at, people. A lot of stuff that we can do. We just have to get in the game, I guess, and come up with some ideas. Like, look at these logos. Now they look whack. None of them have this stuff we're seeing in the gens. Besides this one, BB Edit. Not really a lot. But wooden gem. There's wooden gems. Let's look at some wooden gems, shall we? See that? And these things are just made out of wood. Now, a lot of people think like, well, what how can wood sell, right? Um, and then there's wood there's wood chips. These things are selling all day long. Wood chips. Now I like the idea of these right here. Wood slices mix wood chips confetti. See how they're cut? So that means that you can grab, like say, twigs. You can grab any and all sorts of twigs, like this, and cut them instead of running them through a chipping process to create the wood chips. Basically, you would have to cut it, you know, like if you're cutting a loaf of bread, that way you can get these little chips. And it's just wood. So these here would actually be better than wood chips, in my opinion, because first of all, they're harder for them to fly away because they're flat, like a coin. A coin is flat, right? It'll be harder for this to flip, especially on a flat surface. So, anyways, there's a lot that we can do. Oh, look at that. The wood. This is the wood little thing, chip with a little gem looking thing. More wooden gems. They look awesome. There's a chair here. Wooden diamond things. Diamonds. It almost looks like a dice. Here you go, the wooden gem. I wonder how big it is. Oh, it's just an image. Oh, look at this. I like this star idea. I can make a star like this out of a 2x4 and sell them. Sell them for the United States flag. The United States flag with all the stars. Then they could be like a star, concrete, statues in a garden. Garden. Hey, where is the star? I see a little, and on Etsy I see a starfish, but that's not what I was referring to. I was referring more like twigs, wood chips. Oh, the star. I can make something like that. This one is badass. A fucking star. Oh, and there's the United States flag. And everyone's into this stuff right now. Everyone in the world. So my friend, he has a well, I got the Republic Bear. Republic Bear. And I made it out of wood. So it's his actual address. As a matter of fact, I took an image of it. I don't know where it's at though. And so if you look at a flag, a stand, Yeah, we could go for yard. No, but a real one though. Flag, not stand. Let's go to a pole or a pole flag stand. And I created it. I created something like this, but it was it's an actual star. But these things here, the wooden stars, if they're made out of concrete, I think they will look badass inside of here, the garden. And they could even be stepping stones. See, but we gotta pay someone to make the mold for us. Like, I don't know why, like Home Depot, they have the concrete concrete patterns. See these right here? So I know I'm not fucking tripping. I know I'm not fucking tripping. See that? There's a bunch of them. These are on Etsy, but I like this one, this image here, because it shows various types. See, so if Home Depot sold stuff like this, then we would be able to do the star ones like this, maybe different shapes, maybe different styles. We have to get creative. The more creative, the better. The more options, the better. That way we could pimp out our yards, we could all get lost in our own little world. Like this one, what about the Air Force? An Air Force concrete pattern. So, people can make money and people can have that maybe right underneath their flag. Myself here, see? And there's so many. Like I have this one, half of wooden sphere, but I have it out of concrete. And that's the one I just showed you guys in one of my videos. And I have a bunch of these laying around. And I didn't know that I could make another one and then put it on top of this one and I can make a circle. Perfect circle. So I'm going to be making some of those. It's going to be pretty badass. But anyway, see, like making something like this and making it appear like it's just like trying to dig itself out of the ground. Like a newly discovered diamond gem on the ground or in the ground, whatever. Images on that. Like kind of like this here. See, it's like it's in the dirt, but it's coming. It looks like it's coming out of the dirt like this. See that? Yeah. Now this is more of the idea here. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this one. Now these can be made and like add a plastic even with your address on there or something like that. So when people go over, they can see that something different, not the same bullshit. People want to commit suicide with the same bullshit shit going on. Who wants people to commit suicide? No one, right? We want no one to commit suicide. So therefore, we have to create, you know, creative things. Shapes are awesome. After all, we live in a bubble. Earth, then there's the moon, there's other planets, there's the moon, the sun, right? We're inside circles. So concrete, sphere, 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 balls, whatever. See this? You guys see this or what? Just look at this. Look how beautiful they look. And they're everywhere, guys. Everywhere. Look at this one. It even has a planner. Oh, this one looks super super cool, right? It's better than a freaking square. Even though there's nothing wrong with the square, I love the square ones as well. But these are more harder to come by. These round ones here. Wow, there's just so many options. See, and the more creative we get, like, the better it'll be for all of us. Not the same crap. And like, see these gems here? Even these gems, they could have like a plant coming out of them, like these right here, like these. Oh no, freaking I exited out from the other one, but whatever. You guys get what I mean, right? See, like this one. So we gotta like create our own little fantasy backyard world, park, whatever. Something we could go back, and chill and relax, like the Garden of Eden, like like Jesus when he would retreat or go to a discreet place, before Judas betrayed him. There's a bunch of good ones here. That's why I bought the bird bath one, so I could give the birds some water. Well, look at these. They're so colorful. These planters. These look really badass. Wow. These are just amazing planters. That's what it's all about, people. Being creative, you know? Because there's way too much bullshit going on. Look at the little frog. Anyways, I'm done recording. You guys have a great day. God bless everyone.